Hello, this is Let's Play Games and sell them. This is just a walk around, I guess, from my computer rig, whatnot, and other stuff. Right now, this is my 24-inch BenQ monitor, and it's VA panel. Colors are good and whatnot. Thumbs up. Has like built-in speakers, whatever, whatnot, and whatever. And it can act as like a TV sort of, in a way, if you have like an HD box or something. And this is my Azio Mech 5 levetron, which is an awesome keyboard. Lots of macro keys you can add onto it. Adjust every single freaking key on it. And plus, their customer service is totally epically awesome. I've messaged them before because one of my feet broke from Azio. My Azio Mech 5 keyboard. This is the broken one. They sent me 2 replacement feet for free in the regular mail, which arrived in about a week or so, which is awesome. Especially because it's free, and they didn't mind me not sending back the keyboard. So they're good for that. And here's my Corsair M60 mouse, Vengeance. Oh, my sniper button's being worn out. That's like a first time I've seen that. But not too worried, it's a good mouse. Oh, shit. Yeah, it is wearing out on the sides. It's a good mouse, nevertheless, but I only had this mouse for like only a certain amount of time, not long. But yeah, that does wipe out. Okay. Well, anyways, it's a really good mouse. It's comfortable and ergonomics and whatnot. Has enough buttons to get you by. It has a sniper button for like slower, like when you're sniping you get more accuracy. And also has an adjustable DPI buttons, so you can increase it on the fly. These speakers are Logitech X230s. You cannot buy them no more, but they were awesome speakers for $40, so I got them for that price. And man, they're astoundingly awesome sound. I'm surprised they don't make them anymore. They should be making more of them. If I were able to buy another one, I would. And there's my computer case. It's a Zalman Z9. Has all the fan spots occupied other than the one on the bottom. It'd be pointless, I think. And I'll get back to my case in a few moments. And also to my addition, I have a PS3. Also to my right, these are Sennheiser's PC320s. I could get better lights or whatever. It's my PC320s. Really good, superb sound and pretty decent quality sound. Oh yeah, sounds good, and the microphones are like awesome. Got it for $49.99. Could have got it for cheaper, but whatever. It's a regular $129. Big savings, big time. I got this from Best Buy. It's a PS3 wireless controller through Bluetooth for $19, $20 I mean. It has like LEDs and like a turbo button. Like I would ever use that. It's like useless. I also use it for my PC sometimes. I also use it with my Android phone as a gamepad. Then there's also my secondary it's my first PS3 controller that I use all the time. I would definitely use over this cheap one there. Oops, that's a sound card. USB sound card, I got a bunch of those. That's wireless mouse, so I don't use that. And that's that for that. And let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Computer. Alrighty. Don't worry about that rattling sound. That's just my GPU sound, graphics card, whatever you want to call it. And anyways, the power supply that's powering this whole place is TX 750 by Corsair, and this motherboard is a Asus M5A97 R2 motherboard. It's a pretty sweet motherboard, has a lot of features on it, full ATX, and this CPU cooler is a Coolermaster Hyper 2112. Features 8 gigs of RAM, ripjaws, looking cool, man. And what I have for the boot drive and some other programs and some games, I have a 256 gigabyte audigy SSD Agility 3, along with storage for like games and Steam drives. I mean my Steam games, whatever. And that's at 1 terabyte. And I also have a hidden drive behind the motherboard that has a particular mounting spot on it, a 500 gig blue Scorpio, whatever, hard drive. And that is my GTX 570. And as you can see, these wires, those are going to soon disappear because I'm getting a SwiftTech 8 header splitter, which will be powering pretty much all these fans above here. Of course, I'll be orienting these fans, this fan with that fan up here, moving this to a system fan later on, so it matches better. And I also on a side panel modded a little bit of my case, adding some LED strips right here, along here, to add a little bit of redness. And there's my 2 Zalman fans, whatever, that came with my case. No, they're nice and low RPM and quiet, and they will operate better when I get that PWM splitter, because these will last longer if I do so, because using the wattage controlling them with the fan control I have in the front, it puts more strain on the motor of these fans. So having an actual PWM control on them, it will send voltage, the same voltage, but in like flickers, like this, sort of like flashing 12 volts, whatever, to the fan, versus down volting the actual fans to like 5 volts or whatever, or 7 volts, whatever it takes to start them up. Which can be hard on the motor, of course. Oh yeah, there's my creative sound card, 7.1 audio. I got it for really cheap, with like $20 or something like that on sale. It's that price match like crazy. So it's a pretty good card, but I would change it over, but it's awesome still. It's better than Beats onboard sound any day. I think that's pretty much it for that. Other than I'm going to be cleaning it up later on in the future. So watch out for those videos in the future. I will be making one, or updates, whatever. Okay, let's move on to the next tower. This is a server tower. It's a boring low-end tower, whatever. I use it as a server temporarily for a mobile server, but that's going to soon change in a week or so, so this is being sold. Here's my Logitech speakers. I can't remember what it was called, but whatever. They were really cheap, and I bought them for the same price as the ones I bought over there, and these do not even compare a single bit. And here's my BenQ DLP projector, which I display my movies on or whatever, whatnot. Here's another iPhone. There's Domo right there. Fan. And there's my Logitech G27 wheel shifter. Here's my other Xbox 360 controller I was talking about. And these are the pedals. There's my air seeker I do drifting with, whatnot, for fun. Here's my wireless router, and my Nexus 4 box, whatever, that I'm using the phone to record with. And my Acer 3830 TG. It's like a i3 processor in it, and a GeForce GT 540M GPU in it, which does run some game. It runs games like a medium-high settings, which is not too bad. I do play games on that, and I want to be on the mobile on the run. And I believe that is it. And there, I'll just do a quick overview of my setup.